The reason they don't like you, even though you've done nothing wrong to them, is because they're jealous of you.
Hello friends, welcome to another video. My name is Widna. Thank you for tuning in. We live in a world where you could be the nicest person, the most giving person, the most kind-hearted person, but yet you will still find some people that just don't like you. And you ask yourself why. The first thing that came to mind is because we live in a world where people are just not who they say they are. They are living a fake life, and because of that, they expect everybody else to be fake. So in this video, you're gonna hear the story of some people telling you why sometimes, no matter how nice you are, some people still don't like you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
They want to be you. They are faking something that you naturally embody. You are pretty, you are kind, people like you, you're magnetic, you have good energy, you have good spirit, you have aura. You might not believe it because people don't treat you like the goddess that you are. People don't treat you well. They don't uplift you. They don't remind you of how great you are. But they see it. They know. Some people won't tell you because they think you already know. And some people won't tell you because they hate to admit it. But I'm telling you, you that girl, you that bitch. Some people are so broken and unhealed that when they see the light in you, it just reminds them that they don't have it. And the only thing they know how to do is to hate you, is to talk badly about you, to convince themselves and other people that you're not that great. They just don't want to admit that they can see how great you are, and it makes them jealous. They don't want to admit that. It's too triggering. It's too much of a reminder that they don't feel good about themselves. So they try and dim your light. But it's not going to work because you're too powerful. You're too blessed. Your light just shines too bright. They can try, but they cannot dim it. And don't you dare let them get inside your head and dim your own light. Let it shine, baby. Let it shine. Let your fire ignite. And if they want to burn, let them burn.
If you're someone that people always tend to hate and you don't know why, you're like, I'm such a good person, I'm so nice, I'm so kind, I'm so loving, I'm so giving, why do they hate me? Let me break this down for you. Number one, most likely you're an authentic being. You're operating from your truest self. You live on a high frequency. You do things for others out of the goodness of your heart. And this is going to be hard for you to understand, but there's a lot of people out here who do not live like that. They don't think like that. They're very transactional. So when they come into your world and your orbit and you're giving out of the goodness of their heart, they feel shown up because they would have never done that. They're like, I'm not trying to give to nobody and not get anything behind. Am I stupid? Oh, wait. It's the same idea where a lot of people hate people who volunteer, who give back. You know, think about what they did to Jesus. Oh, so you're giving back and you loving on other people you don't even know. I don't even love the people I do know. I don't even love my own kids. You make them feel bad about themselves and their character. Two, you most likely have a lot of potential. You have natural abilities. People gravitate towards you. People see that. People are attracted to who you are, and what you radiate is internal. A lot of people need external things, status, cars, fashion, drip, this and that to get attention. They can't just walk in a room, be themselves, wear what they want, be what they are. They have to follow the trends. They don't set the trends. So when you are this person and you, again, are being yourself, it's going to piss people off. Three, most likely you are highly, extremely, and very resilient. You've been through a lot of pain, suffering, trauma, setbacks, but it has not held you back. There's a lot of people who know your story and know your journey, and they're like, damn, that would have taken me out. I don't even know how they still up. People don't like that. People don't like to see the fact that you've been through so much and you got back on your 2 feet and kept it moving. People don't like that, especially if they know you. They may be okay to hear about it from a celebrity or a friend of a friend of a friend, but when they're in your circle and they come from similar circumstances and they can see that everything you went through, you were just a seed in the ground. Yes, you went down, but you're sprouting up. Them don't want to see that at all, okay? So if you have these three factors and you're pissing people off and you don't know why, I hope I gave you a little insight, because You are a blessing, and don't let anyone rain on your parade, okay? Period.
You want to know why people don't like you? You want to know why you feel so out of place in this world? I'm going to tell you. Because most of what you see on this app and every other app for that matter is staged. It's artificial. The relationships you see, the perfect relationships, staged. The I moved to Bali in a backpack influencer, staged. The my glutes are made at the squat rack and they're perfect, staged. That was an operating table. And for someone like you who stands in their truth, this is going to be an extremely confusing and extremely frustrating experience to be as that kind of person. That's why when you are in social settings, you listen and you don't talk. Because when you finally do speak up, everybody gets uncomfortable and you end up withdrawing. Because when you speak your truth, people are gonna freak out. They're gonna be clutching their pearls because they're not used to somebody like you. They're used to putting masks on. And that's why everybody that they hang out with is also actors, because they're also living a staged experience. People are so used to putting on a show that when they can't live without a script, they don't know what to do. And that's why being around you, somebody who's honest and authentic, makes them uncomfortable. So if you feel out of place, it's because you are out of place. And that's a good thing.
I need you to understand that some people don't like you because you're exactly who you say you are. And they gotta choose which mask they're gonna put on each day to appease whoever's around them. The realest people in the room are always the ones that feel the loneliest because they can't relate to everybody. I can't relate to you kikiing in somebody's face that you told me was a fake phony person, that you told me was a liar and always talking bad about you while you were talking bad about them to me. So if I see them and we're friends, I'm not going to entertain them. I'm not going to act like I just wasn't hearing all this shit about them. But when I see you do it, then I realize, oh, okay, you probably talk like that about me too. And so because I stand on what I said when we had those conversations, I'm the bad guy. No, I'm not the bad guy. I'm just the only one that's honest in the room. When you start treating your life like that, you start realizing I'm not as close with these people as I really thought I was. To be honest, I'm not sure I actually want to be their friends. Oh my God. I've cut off so many people from my life just for that reason. I don't do the fake shit. I don't do it. Especially as a man, your word means everything. So if you say it, mean it, stand by it, act on it. And when you do that, you start to realize sometimes you're going to rub people the wrong way. Because most of this world, especially because of social media, is used to being fake. But not you. Stay real.
One of the reasons why people don't like you is because you know the truth. When someone is so cocky with their mistreatment towards you that they show you exactly who they are, while revealing every single intimate detail about their life, the rage that overcomes them when they are unable to break you sends them into a frenzy where they will intentionally do whatever it is they can in order to try to hurt you, get your attention, and get a response out of you, even if it means telling everyone nothing but false information about you. Because deep down inside, they're so afraid of people actually knowing who they are that they are willing to blame you for everything. And it's so interesting to watch people throw themselves under a bus that you're not even driving. Because truth be told, even if you do still feel some type of way about what someone has done to you, in some situations, we really don't care enough to speak about it because we've either moved so far beyond it that we just simply don't care. It's not a focus. We're focused on ourselves and our own internal healing. We know that they're going to get what's coming to them because they already have to exist as themselves. And sometimes for some people, that's enough not to get back at somebody. Or we're just going to get them back when we're ready and able. And that's why they're obsessed with you. Because when these people harm you and do you wrong, while on the outside, they're super cocky because they feel like you will never say anything about it or do anything about it, which feeds into their ego because they have been able to get away with hurting and misleading people for so long. For some of these narcissists, they are extremely paranoid. And every day of their life, they are living in fear of you. Which is typically why these types of people and the environments and societies that support them do whatever they can to silence you, corner you, and convince you and everyone around you that you are crazy. Sometimes they're hoping that one day you snap in such a way where when you do finally speak, no one will believe you because they recognize that we live in a society where presentation and image is everything to a lot of people. And so sometimes when someone is overtly and obviously emotional, they know that people will focus more on the emotion and not what's actually being said. But that does not change the fact that they are very afraid, and they should be. And that's why they keep coming back. and keep coming after you. They want to keep trying to get you before you get them, even if you're not even planning on getting them. So do you understand how powerful you are? You have people in shambles, and all you're doing is existing and minding your business. As intimidating and overwhelming as life may be, because there are so many people like them, all of those horrible people together will never be stronger than you by yourself. Each and every one of them are afraid of you. So the next time you feel down about someone that won't leave you alone, that's continuing to spread false information about you, just remember, you know the truth. And even if you do nothing with that, but move on with your life in peace and in silence, they will have the day that they deserve.
They don't like you because they see everything in you that they don't possess. Everything. They don't like you because everything they see in you, they wish they possessed. And what's everything? Everything. Your spirit, your soul, your love, your joy, your smile, your happiness, your loyalty, your contentment, your commitment, your perseverance, your endurance, your personality, the way you light up a room, the way you enter a room, the way you exit a room, your manners, everything. Everything they see in you, they wish they possessed. But to become what they see in you would require them to admit that they admire you, to admit that you have something that they wish they had. And so because of the pride and the arrogance, they hold on to the nonsense and they're jealous and envious. You have a way about you that is magnetic, and they don't have that. Period. I know people say everybody can. No, everybody cannot have what you have. Everyone cannot be you. There's things about you that they definitely can, work on being better at, but they can never be you. The way you light up a situation, the way you take nothing and make something, the way that you morph into something great, even when you are going through the greatest struggle of your life, the way you are, they could never be. And they know it. And they know it. So when you wonder, what is it about me they don't like? Why do they treat me like that? It's because of everything about you. Everything.